Yes, yes, yes. 'Tis the season to be naughty. The holidays are here, and I've got some holiday horror flicks for you to check out. Whether you're chilling at home alone, with some homies, with family, whatever. These films will help keep you warm and entertained. So get your eggnog, hot cocoa, and something hot to eat. These are DSU's holiday horror flicks. Let there be blood in the snow. Alright, so I try to create a list with a mix of everything from super bloody nastiness to family-friendly horror stuff, all the above. Anyhow, here we go. So first on the list is Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. And the story goes like this. Ricky is being released from a mental hospital. He takes with him the terrifying memory of his brother Billy's death and the memory of Mother Superior, who brought about his brother's demise. For Ricky, starting a new life means avenging his brother's death, which sets him on a blind journey of relentless revenge, leading ultimately to Mother Superior. And when he gets to her, not even her faith will be enough to stop Ricky as he follows the family tradition of Christmas carnage. This one is sort of a 2-for-1 movie because there's a lot of flashbacks from the original film, which was part 1 obviously, and which means you see a good bit of it, as well as the best parts. This Santa killing movie has it all. Dark comedy, funny ass one-liners, and good ass death scenes. Even some of the death scenes are meant to be funny. It's Garbage Day! Available on Shudder. Next up is Deadly Games. This foreign film is said to have possibly been the movie that Home Alone has stole its ideas from. Check out my spoiler review on that stuff. The link is above. But the best way to explain this one is it's a horror version of Home Alone. A crazed man dressed as Santa is hell-bent on killing this kid. Once he reaches this kid's home, all hell breaks loose. Though there's a kid in this one, it's not for kids. It's Home Alone adult version for sure. It's pretty violent with a pretty dark ending. But this kid has some survival skills for sure, man. I mean, and let's just say Santa has a tough time the moment he walks in the house. Anyhow, this one's available on Shudder. And up next, speaking of a horror movie for the whole family, I mean, it's gotta be Gremlins. It's the most popular Mogwai out there, Gizmo. At this point, everyone should know about this classic holiday horror flick, where a dude gets a special gift on Christmas Day and is told he has to follow 3 specific rules to take care of said Mogwai. Don't expose it to light. Don't get it wet. And most of all, do not feed it, and I mean do not feed it at midnight. Stripe, stripe. Anyhow. I feel this one's like a gateway horror flick for kids to get started with for sure. And it still holds up to this day. Hey, I actually got a cool side note for some of you who may not know this. Howie Mandel did the voice of Gizmo. That's right, the man who was in that weird movie that came out way back in the 80s. Walk Like a Man. Anyhow, that's a deep cut. I know probably some of you don't know about that one. But anyhow, I just had to throw that out there. Gremlins is available on iTunes, Amazon, Vudu, and YouTube. And the next one is one of those so bad it's actually pretty good kind of flicks. It's called The Children, about a family on vacation visiting folks for Christmas, and for some strange reason, only the kids seem to get this strange illness which makes them want to kill. This one has B horror movie written all over it. From the way it's shot, the cheesy acting, and even the kills are kind of ridiculous. Go into this one ready to laugh. I mean, not because it's a comedy though, but just how ridiculously crazy it is. And just don't take it too seriously though. I think you'll like it though. Anyhow, it's available on Tubi and Amazon. Okay, this one is for the fans who love their horror movies bloody and nasty. This one's called Inside. This badass French flick is about a pregnant woman who's fighting for her life from a crazed woman who's trying to kill her and take her unborn child. Enough said. The shit that happens in this movie is just, oh my god, it's just crazy. Personally, I have to be honest. I mean, it's my kind of stuff. I love all types of horror flicks, but woo, man, they go for it in this one, dude. I'm telling you, they go for it. But I tell you right now, it's not for everyone because it's pretty graphic. I would say if anyone knows about this other really good French nasty horror flick called Martyrs, then you'll get what I'm talking about. And this one's available on YouTube, Apple TV, Vudu, and Amazon. Alright, last but not least, you should have known it was coming. Some of my favorite type of horror flicks, dude, anthologies. You knew it was coming. And this one is called A Christmas Horror Story. Interwoven stories that take place on Christmas Eve, as told by a radio host, which is played by William Shatner. There are multiple stories. Some are dark comedies, scary. This one has it all, and it's one of my personal favorites. Actually, one of my personal favorite stories is the Santa slaying. Woo! I like that one. That's my personal favorite. There are some good ones though, but I think out of the bunch, you at least like. I think you'll probably enjoy about 2 or 3 of them. It's available on Shudder. Well, that's my list for this year. Let me know if you check any of these movies out, and let me know what you think of them. Be sure to carve up that like button with the machete. Stay nasty, my friends. And remember, on the Don't Split Up channel, hell has never been so cool. Shay Nasty out.